Hi, I'm Juanita, your 70-year-old cooking granny. This is fettuccine. This was not boiled. I cooked it a different way. So if you'd like to learn how to make this fettuccine with Alfredo sauce, stick with me and I'll show you how to do it without boiling your pasta. Let's do something fun. Hi, this is the 70-year-old granny and I'm cooking up a batch of fettuccine and I'm not boiling the fettuccine before I add it to the sauce. I'm going to be boiling this fettuccine right into the sauce. Here's my basic stuff that I'm using: a couple jars of Alfredo sauce, a little bit of parsley, fettuccine, and about half of this container of half and half. I've dumped the Alfredo sauce into the pan and I'm going to pour some of this half and half. About half of the half and half is going to go into the pot, like I was saying. Pouring them in the bottle so I can shake them up and pour the residual in here. Don't want to waste any sauce. A little bit of washed up Italian parsley. Not a lot, just a little. Bit of ground black pepper. This stuff still the same stuff, just wanted a bigger opening. Garlic. Nope, that was onion, I mean. And a little bit of garlic. So it's garlic and onion, just to taste. It's probably about a half of a teaspoon with 2 jars of Alfredo sauce. This is getting hot already. This is going to be the no boil fettuccine first dish. So what I do is just, you can wait until it gets warm to put in your noodles or pasta, or you can wait until it starts boiling. But with the addition of the pasta, you will thicken up your sauce. That's why I didn't have any qualms about putting in that half and half. It will heat up, it will thicken up, I mean. In this pot, it holds everything so nicely. Look at that. Okay, it's going to come to a boil here in a little bit. I'm going to watch it real close. Make sure nothing burns. See, there's still a little bit on the stiff side. Just keep stirring them around and keep them from sticking together, and they will eventually loosen up and start conforming to the round pan. But you can't really do this and walk away. You really need to stay present so that nothing burns. It just will burn easily. And this is the only way that I cook pasta now, is in the sauce. Just make sure that I have lots of sauce to cook it in. The one nice thing you won't get with boiling this pasta separate, the nice thing is that the sauce coats the pasta better when you cook them together. So I'm telling you, do it. There's different ways to do it. One guy was soaking his pasta in water for hours, and then he would cook it like this. You really don't need to do that. I find this way is much better. I like it. You see it's starting to get more malleable. It is starting to get a little more softer. What I'm going to do is make sure that everything is pretty much submerged thusly. And then I'm going to cover it up and turn down the heat just a tad more. I'm turning it down to medium low. It's been a couple minutes. I'm gonna check on them, see how we're doing. See, it's trying to stick on the bottom. So I'm going to rescue them in the way that only I can rescue them. I'm going to get a little olive oil and put it down here. But don't worry, all is well. I'm also going to put a little more half and half in here. It's probably about a half a cup. Few dashes of oil, about a quarter of a cup. If you see any of the pasta clinging together, just break it up and let her roll. See, like this, it's trying to clump together. You can just hit it with your stirring spatula, spoon, wooden spoon, whatever it is you've got handy, and just break it up. It'll be fine. It'll cook just fine. A lot of times that happens with these wider noodles. And if you ever do feel like you need more liquid, just add it. Don't worry about it. It's going to turn out great. It looks good. And another one's stuck together. They come apart real easily. See that? They've got to have some liquid to cook, otherwise it just doesn't work. So if you see yourself getting a little dry, or you see stuff sticking, see right now there's no sticking going on. Don't be afraid to put in a little more tomato sauce, a little more water, a little more half and half, whatever it is that you're using. I need to check my steak. I just took the lid off again. I'm giving it a little check. Nothing sticking. See that? Look how creamy that sauce is. I probably do need to check the pasta and see if it's al dente or if it needs to be cooked a lot more or what's going on here. It's looking really good though. Okay, let me get a fork and see what it's all about. Since you can't really time this stuff, cooking it like this, you really just have to do it by taste to see when it's done to your specifications, whether you like it extra soft, al dente or something in between. Oh, it's really good. The sauce is wonderful, but it's nowhere close to done. It probably needs to go another maybe between 5 and 10 minutes, I'd say. Still a little bit chewy. And here we go again. It doesn't take long for this to go bad, so make a point of checking it. See, it's already starting to stick at the bottom here. Make a point of checking it less than every 5 minutes. When you're putting the lid on, you're just leaving it alone. Okay, let's see where we're at. I think this is the best fettuccine I've ever made in my entire life. I can see that piece is not done enough. It probably wasn't in the sauce enough to cook it. This piece. It's done. I like it al dente. It's al dente. Oh, good heavens. The pasta's all done. It looks and it smells delicious. So I'll give it a try and see what I think. It's great. It's a definite thumbs up. It's cooked just the way I like it, al dente. It didn't require any boiling of water. I cooked it right in the sauce. So you can't go wrong cooking your pasta in the sauce and not boiling it. It actually tastes better because it takes on the flavors of the sauce. So, if you like my video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.